Oh man, it's kind of late too. Where's everybody at? What's up, people? How y'all doing? Waiting for Rico to jump in whenever he's ready. Man, what a day to ride a motorcycle in Dallas. Rain, rain, rain. Hey, Kathy, how you doing? I'm good. I'm good. In for the night. I'm chilling, relaxing. D, what's up, D? Man, I had a day today. This morning on my way to work, and when I went to Walmart earlier to pick up some stuff. People just wild out here. I can't even sing in my helmet without people getting offended. Can you believe that? In my helmet, people get offended. It's like, how can you even hear what's going on in my helmet? But he said he did. Some superhuman hearing or something. Purple Penny. Man. I still can't believe it. He's like, what did you say when you pulled up on your motorcycle? In my head, I'm like, I was rapping, motherfucker. And he said something real low, and I was like, what'd you say? I can't hear you. Speak up. Oh, that's the worst thing you could do was Gucci, Christina. Nothing, just here. Man, I've been trying to be good, I don't want to have to anybody anymore. But it is what it is. Hey, baby girl, how you doing? It's been a very long time. Yes, ma'am. Man, DJ, evening. How's everyone tonight? Doing good. He's gonna join. He had to run an errand real quick. He's gonna join in a minute. Don't tell me. Texas. Where are you moving to? to Lubbock. Nice. Lubbock's a couple hours from where I'm at. It's a good area. Mostly, I think Lubbock has a city, like a busy little city, but it's mostly oil field land, flatlands. I've been there. I've been in a lot of places in Texas. Tired of the cold, leaving Illinois. Out stocking up on popsicles. Oh man, I went and got some earlier because I was out. You know, I got these cherry pineapple ones and like the I don't know, just like blueberry and stuff like that. Pretty good though. Oh man, I guess I'm solo on this one tonight, unless somebody wants to hop on with me. I could drop the link and y'all can hop on with me. Pineapple and pina colada. Flying solo. Yes, ma'am. Yep. Just work tomorrow and I'm off Thursday and Friday. Kind of seems like it took forever to get here. And we had this temp guy when we were real busy, and that dude is good. I mean, he's real good. And we had to let him go for a little bit until he reapplies. Like he has to reapply with an actual application instead of the temp agency because I need his help right now. They want us to do a couple more, like two more stages. I was like, shit, I'm not gonna do that shit. We need one more person now. I talked to Big B the other day on his live TikTok live. Huh, cool. I'm hardly ever on TikTok. Every once in a while. What was he up to besides being live on TikTok? I was telling him I hadn't seen you in forever. Not much. And yeah, he's got a big following over there on TikTok. I stopped posting videos, so mine went down. Oh man, man, man. It's been at work was a day today. Man, let me tell you. They were getting on to me because I'm part of the safety committee for our building, and there were like two of you guys were using a drill in unsafe ways. And I was like, did you say anything? And they're like, no, we just observed. I was like, why would you observe them drilling the wrong way and you're right there standing? Instead of taking notes, fucking say something. You have the ability to say something. You are the director of ops. You can say something. I mean, you can teach them how to do it. You know how to do it. He was a medic in the military, and he was a medic. I don't know for where, and then now he's the director of operations for our hotel. And man, I was like, why would you wait to say something? Don't you think you would say something? If I seen them doing it wrong, I would immediately stop them and tell them, hey, flip it. This is how you do it. And I would show them how to do it, not just tell them how to do it. Because when I'm working around the guys, I always use safe. Say it's safety first, really. If they see you do it, they will do it. So whenever I use a saw, a drill, or anything where pieces are gonna fly, safety glasses, I don't wear gloves. So man, and they say something. I would have said something, but they decided to do the floor that day that I was off just one day, and when I came back the next day, and I seen him. Why couldn't you say something then? Why wait till now? I don't understand. And it's been 4 weeks since that happened, and they're barely chewing me out for that. That's crazy. I guess they just needed something to chew me out on because they don't have anything to chew me out on. They had to find something. They're like, oh, well, what about this? We'll get them on this. Well, of course you're going to get me on this because I wasn't here when that was happening. I don't know. Politics in the work environment. It sucks. I mean, trying to set me up. I'm like, come on, man. It's because I'm on top of my stuff. I don't give them any leeway to put me in any kind of position to be in trouble. I cover my shit with paperwork, computer tracks, and pictures. Pictures and text say a lot. Like when I text like my boss and people from work, I don't delete those. I keep them. So in case they ever say, "Oh well, Ray didn't do this," I was like, "Huh? Look, on this day and this day, I can screenshot and I can send it to you if you want." You know, I've been there for it feels like a long time. 2 years and 2 months. 2 years and 2 months. It feels like a long time. But the thing is, I have more responsibility now. Like I got 4 guys under me, and I got to give them their day to day, and they're like, "Oh, well, what projects do you have for them this week?" I was like, "Man, first let us catch up. Let us catch up with everything we're doing in house. When we catch up, then I can give them projects." They're like, "Well, you got to keep them busy." I was like, "Guy, we're short 2 people. Can't you see we're busy?" And you steady want to throw stuff and throw stuff. I was like, "Come on, man." Yeah, keep receipt. Oh hell yeah. Yes. Some haters do have short memory and selective memories. Yep. Did I switch from where you were in the diving days? No, I'm still gonna dive. I just um really can't dive on a motorcycle. I ride a motorcycle every day. But I still check them every now and again. I really haven't found anything to make a video on. Uh, Now, right now, I'm a assistant director of engineer for this. It's actually going to be an even smaller company now because we just got bought out by I think it's called like Corey Hospitality and Marriott. So it's going to be a Marriott tribute, like a almost like a boutique style. Right now, our rates go anywhere from like 120 up to 200. A suite is like 305. But when they take over and change our name, they're going to rebrand us a Marriott Tribute or something like that. I think it's something like that. And they're going to put more money into the hotel and make the restaurant a little bit bigger. Move the gym because the gym is huge. They could use that space in better ways. So I was suggesting to them like a private setting, wine room type thing in that area would be perfect for that because there's nothing but like old money in that area, you know. So yeah, my niece works for the Residence Inn in Joliet, Illinois. Nice. Yes, Residence Inn. That's a good one. Yeah, right now, the one I'm at is going to be rebranded, name change, and they're going to do some changes to the room. I don't know what all changes they're going to do, but they want to raise their rates are going to be they're going to start at 300 and up to like 350. That's just depending. And I was like, wow, they're going to have to do uh, quite a. It's my internet's acting up for 8 years. I mean, they're good companies. I mean, they have good benefits, good wages. Like I'm not salary. My boss is salary. I'm not salary. I'm OEM, and I'd rather have it like that because I mean, when you do salary, it's the same pay no matter if you're there more or less. But sometimes I'm there more, and I get like honestly, like sometimes I get about 96, 97, upwards towards 100 hours because I work 10 hours a day. Fucking crazy. Sometimes more. And sometimes I have to go back because some of the gentlemen that work in the evening are a little bit older and they can't do what I do, you know, like move heavy stuff, like the units. They're pretty heavy. I'd say they would weigh upwards of 100 pounds. It's a PTAC unit. I don't know if anybody knows what a PTAC unit is, but they're heavy as hell and kind of difficult to change because they're in a tight spot. But I got it down to the T. I know how to take them out, put them in, fix them when they go down. Salary sucks. Yeah, sometimes. I was salary when I was a GM for. Oh yeah, that sucks. Because sometimes you're there more than what you're really earning. But I guess that's why some places do bonuses. You get bonuses for stuff like that. like the guy that was in the position where I'm at before me was getting like a bonus every 3 months when or every 4 months when I was working under him. And I'm like, where are all those bonuses at? Shit, everybody's getting bonuses. What about Ray? Ray likes bonuses too. Shit. But they were getting these bonuses, sometimes 12,000, 6,000. Hell, I'll take 3,000. Hell, shit, hook me up. I'll take two of them. No, but they were pretty good sized bonuses. I seen one where it was 12,000. I seen a 8,000. I seen a 4,000. A couple 3,000s, and just different amounts he would show me. He's like, look at this. This is the bonus we got for this month. I'm like, damn, that's what I need. Then I get in position, I ain't get shit. Got the short end of the stick. Yeah. Oh man. Like if I go up there for anything, like most of the time I go up there, it takes me anywhere for 30 to 45 minutes to fix the whatever the problem is. And they're like, it doesn't matter if you're here for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, we pay you for 3 hours. I'm like, hell yeah. So the past two times I had to go up there, I forgot what happened, but I had to go up there and I was only up there for about the telephone lines went down and I had to go up there for about an hour, and then I came back home. And then another time I was there for like 30 minutes because I had to swap out an AC unit in the room and got paid for 3 hours as well. And then I had to go up there on my only day off, and I had to get paint for the guys because they run out of paint. They're like, hey Ray, we run out of paint. I was like, come on, man. Today of all days, today, like my only off day, and I had to end up going back. And they're like, what are you doing here? I was like, man, I got to get paint for the guys. And they're like, on your off day? I was like, my only off day. And what are you talking about? But I got paid for 3 hours as well, so it's no big deal. The big deal is when I put in for paid time off and they refuse it. I was like, come on, man. That's my money. Why don't you give it to me? I don't know. I still haven't heard anything about that. No one has gotten back to me. I went all the way up to the GM and still haven't heard anything. So instead of going to the GM, I should have went to the director of ops because he likes to shine. He would have been like, come on, Ray, let's go handle this, and they would have put it on my next check, but it wasn't. But man, let's see. I got about 12 hours overtime over my usual 95, 96 hours. So I got 12 overtime and I got time and a half and holiday pay. I'm like, holy shit. I have a beautiful check. Yep, my internet is tripping, all right. It's just dropping, coming in, going out. Yeah. And I went to McDonald's the other day and I don't go through the line anymore. I just go to that kiosk. It's easier and then they have more stuff on the menu. You put a McBang and it has like chicken sandwich, bacon, a hamburger, all in one, and the thing looks delicious. I was like, damn! I thought it was fake, but it's real. You can put it in there and it'll come up on the kiosk only. I don't think anybody really knows about it. And then their ice cream cakes are on the kiosk too. You can order your ice cream cake from the kiosk. A McDonald's one. And I'm ready for tomorrow to end. At 4:59, I'm going to be at the clock clocking out. Then I'm off Thursday and Friday. Damn. I work too much. I need a vacation. Man. Well, Rico wasn't going to join after all. So I guess I'll be on here a little bit longer and roll out. What time? Oh, it's barely 9:48. Still got plenty of time. Man. So what's up? Anybody want to hop on with me? Or is just me tonight? It says only 27 minutes. It's only been 28 minutes, but I think it reset because my internet's been dropping in and out. There it goes again. Dropping out. I don't know what's up on my internet. It's tripping today. It's acting up big time. But we've been getting some pretty good rain. I know that. Actually, a bunch of rain. I beat it on the way to work this morning, and when I left, it stopped. And right before I got to the house, like 5 or 6 blocks before I got to the house, it started sprinkling because I felt little sharp things hitting me. I was like, "Ooh, I better slow down because that's rain." I haven't been wearing my jacket, my motorcycle jacket. I've just been rolling without it. It feels so much better, so much cooler. Because when you're in that thick ass jacket, if you ride a motorcycle, you know what I'm talking about because that motorcycle jacket is hot. It's like Kevlar. It won't burn if you like slide it on the freeway or the street. It won't burn through. It stays like new. Because I have my one jacket that I had on that I got into an accident where a lady hit me from behind in 2016, and there's nothing wrong with it. Perfectly good condition. I didn't have no. I would, man, if I wasn't wearing a jacket that day, I would have had road rash all over my body. I had it on my face because my helmet popped off, but Man, I would have lost a lot of skin because I rolled. I know I rolled because my whole body, I was sore all over. My body was completely sore. She hit me and boom, I hit her window and she threw me forward. So went rolling for I don't know how far. I know I was far from where my motorcycle was. I know that. Wake up to a doctor adjusting my leg, telling me, "Do you feel that?" I'm like, "Feel what?" And he's like, "Oh, like, oh shit, that's my leg." Oh man, yeah, live an interesting life. And this morning, a van. I don't know what they were trying to accomplish, but I moved over to the middle lane, and they were like, I don't know, 10 cars behind me, 6 cars, maybe. Fuck, I don't know. A whole. They were way far, and I move over to the middle lane, and they're like they gun it and come racing towards me at like 100 miles an hour and flashing their high beams. I was like, what the hell is going on? And they act like they want to hit me a few times. They drive fast, slow down, drive fast, slow down, and I'm going the same speed. I was like, you hit me, I'm gonna hit you back, and mine's gonna hurt more than the way you hit me. But man, let me tell you, he acted like he wanted to hit me, and his family was in the car. There was the man driving, somebody in the passenger seat, and 2 kids in the back. And he was driving insane, like he just wanted to run me down and keep on going. But after all that happened, I I was at the light before him because I sped up to get away. So I'm at the light, and he pulls up next to me, and not one time does he turn to look at me. He stays with his face towards his wife or whoever that lady was in the passenger seat. He not once turned to look at me, not once, because I'm pretty sure he was scared. He was like, motorcycle people are crazy, which we are, but I mean, they already know that. You ride a motorcycle, you ride a gas tank in between your legs. I mean, basically, it's pretty insane. But I like to go fast. I don't know. Something about that throttle gets your adrenaline pumping. A twist of it, and you're already going 140 miles an hour. I like it. I even go fast in the rain. Boy, when I go to my mom's graveside and I talk, like, I would always vent to my mom, like, when I would go see her, I would just talk and she would listen. And I do now. I talk and she listens. I need to get a chair though. I would like to put 2 trees not too far apart from each other so I could put a hammock out there. That would be awesome. Where'd everybody go? Is my chat working? Hmm. I don't know if my chat is working. It hasn't moved. Diane, how you doing? Welcome in. I seen you've been making all kinds of spreads. I was like, man, that's good. You're doing okay. And when I go through my Facebook, I always see all that good stuff from scratch. I was like, damn, that's all I think about. Everything from scratch. It's delicious. Boy. Making more. Yeah, I like it. I used to get a spicy jalapeno jam or jelly, but that stuff, so it was so good, man. A little bit on some toast, good to go. But I don't know. It could have been something else. I think because I think it was hotter than jalapeno. You make it more spicy apple. Ooh, oof, oof. I love the sound of that. That sounds just absolutely delicious. Absolutely. But at my last job, I had it on my desk, and of course, the break room wasn't too far from my office. And when I was in there making toast one day, I told them, "You make that jalapeno jelly. It's good. It's good." But this one was hotter than jalapeno. I don't know. I think it was something else. Could have been a hotter pepper, but I had it on my desk and I took it with me to make me some toast with jelly. And told that dude, smell it. He goes, woo, kind of spicy. I said, yeah, a little bit, little bit. Like it's like black pepper. So he made him a sandwich. It wasn't until about habanero jelly. Ooh, it's yummy too. Yep, it sure is. And I think it was habanero jelly, if I think about it, because it was pretty spicy, but it was good. And this dude didn't do any kind of spice. I mean, black pepper was spicy for him. He's like, "Hey, don't put too much pepper in that because that stuff's spicy." I'm like, "What do you mean? It's spicy." So I told him, "You're probably not gonna like that jelly." He goes, "Oh, I like that color. That color is good." I said, "Okay, but you're probably not gonna like this one." And he goes, "Ray, I like all kinds of jelly." I said, "Okay." So he put a pretty good amount on there, and uh, he took one bite and he was like, "That's good." I said, "Okay." By the third bite, you're feeling that. I know pepper's not spicy, but to him, it was spicy. And man, on the third bite, he was like, "I can't feel my tongue where it's burning so bad." I was like, "I told you." I said, "Man, this is not regular jelly. If you see something on my desk, do not try it because it's spicy." In our refrigerator, I have hot sauce, the green hot sauce, and the tapatio, stuff like that. And oh man, but no, nobody touches my stuff anymore. You that when he told everybody's like, "Don't ever get no jelly from Ray. It's gonna be spicy." I said, "Well, I told you. I told you it's gonna be spicy. You said it's okay, so hey, it's not my fault." Buy a base of the jalapeno jelly and use apples from my sister's tree. Man, you cannot beat that. 100% you can't beat that. That's awesome. The new chef that we just got in wants to put He's the executive chef. He wants we probably me tending to that because I was like, oh, I could do that. Oh, I shouldn't have said nothing. I should have just stayed quiet. But I'd be proud to have them sell my vegetables in their plates. You know what I'm saying? Like I'd be honored. I would do it. Tend to it while I'm at work. Grow it. All the plants around there now are growing big time because I take care of it. My nephews, I send them a lot where they when they're away working. They live they love my preserves. Shit, I would love them too. Hell yeah. Yeah, I wanted to try to make my own. That would be awesome. Make my own. That way I know what's in it. Not no extra stuff. And just thinking about that habanero jelly. I could use a English muffin with some of that jam on it. Ooh. Yep, no extra junk, no MFG. Yep, put in nothing. All natural. Like a lot of people like taking protein and stuff like that. Stuff like protein supplement for their whatever, like if they're working out. And I was like, man, do you actually know what's in that stuff? Do you know what protein is? Oh my God, people don't know. That's why they take it. If they knew, they wouldn't take it. That's like seafood. If you know what seafood eat, why would you want to eat what they eat? I mean, if they eat what they eat, they are it. Oh my God. One of the guys at work, we were sitting at lunch and he was like eating that tilapia all good and everything. And I'm looking at him eating a hamburger. And he sits and he's like, tell me, Ray, why don't you eat seafood? So pretty much I broke it down where these seafood companies buy their food for their fish that are farm raised. Yes, they're farm raised, but what do you feed them? And you feed them what they eat as if they were in the ocean or whatever, you know. They're bottom feeders. They're bottom feeders. They clean the ocean, you know. So I don't what do you consider seafood? Is alligator seafood? Because I like alligator. I mean, he eats meat. I mean, he's a carnivore. He eats other animals, and but there's a difference between the like tilapia or whatever kind of fish that you desire. Catfish, especially catfish, are fucking bottom feeders, big time. Man, I'll ruin seafood for a lot of people. I'm just gonna hush. Yeah, that fish. I wouldn't eat tilapia. Very gross. Very gross. Because when you find out what these farm raised companies feed their tilapia, and it's like legit stuff, it's legit stuff, and I'd rather just not. I only eat shrimp. Ooh, they're a bottom feeder too. But as long as you clean them good, clean their line, that their intestines, you clean the intestines out, you're good. You're good. Hey Renee, how you doing? I'm okay, just relaxing. Farms are in China. Yeah, farms are in China. That's crazy. Why do we need Chinese fish when we have oceans here in the United States? I don't know. That's crazy. It's like the meat. Some of the meat they sell comes from China. Like, why do we need meat from China when we have our own meat here? You don't want to sell the people's meat from here. I don't know. Too much politics for me. Rather grow and eat my own. You worked in the afternoon. I worked in the morning. I worked from 7 to 5. 7 to 5. I was buying pickles and I looked and I saw they were from India. From India? What the hell? Why do they need stuff from India? Oh my god, that is insane. That's what I'm talking about. That's crazy. You really have to look at what you're buying nowadays, because if it's coming from a third world country, why would I want it? You just imagine what they put to grow that stuff. We have Alberta beef. We don't need that China crap. For real, hell. That's the best. When it comes from your own country, it's the best. I mean, come on, man. These people are crazy because they get it cheaper. That's insane. Yep, the water quality. Oh my god, there's yeah. I was like, my boss went to Dominican Republic. Well, he's from the Dominican Republic, and he just forgot how stuff works. And he was like, Ray, I was eating at this restaurant, eating the food real good. I said, ooh, it tastes good. It was delicious because it's fresh. And so now I just make a few more things. But he was telling me, he's like, yeah, the food is good. It's fresh. They're like, what do you want? You want chicken, goat, beef? And he was like, chicken. You know what? Chicken sounds good. Let's do chicken. And the lady's like, do you want that one, that one, that one? And she goes, ooh, look, that's a real juicy fat one right there. If you pick that one, to me, that would be the best one. She was telling him, and he was like, well, what do you mean that would be the best one? He goes, well, what do you think? The chicken, this is the freshest you can get. You can't get any fresher than you picking your own chicken, and she'll cut it for you. But he was like, oh my god, really? She goes, yeah, I'm gonna cut it, clean it, and then cook it for you. He goes, what if I would have said goat? You see those goats over there? I was like, holy shit. But the point of my story is, he went to a restaurant and he asked for something pork. And he seen the guys when they opened the curtain that they had blue barrels with plastic in it and like pig legs sticking out of it. He told his wife, oh my god, we're gonna die tonight. Can you imagine the flies that have been on it and stuff like that? Oh my god, that's crazy. But he didn't. He said he was bloated, but he didn't get sick. I was like, man, that's insane. Imagine if you were to get a bad piece of pork because it was out in the open in the back, like a garage. And I was like, holy shit. I don't know if I could do that. At least you know what it is. You could see what it is, but still, might pass. I was like, oh man, I'm just gonna wait till I go back to America to eat. Holy shit. I don't know if I would be able to eat it if I seen the pig sticking out of a blue barrel just out in the back with no refrigeration or nothing like that. I was like, man, I don't know. That's a tough one. I don't even know if I would eat the food there. It's a third world country. Oh my god, there's no way that's legal. Well, here that wouldn't happen here. That's in the Dominican Republic, in the DR. Those restaurants out there. When it's third world country like that, it's they operate on a different level. Like they don't pay for power. They just hook up the power line, a new power line to the existing power line and get power like that. Yeah, that could be if it could get food poisoning. Hell yeah. But they're like, it's fresh. They telling them, oh, it's fresh, fresh, fresh. We just killed it this morning. Like, holy shit! You just have it in this sauce, and it's just sitting here out in the open and exposed to the elements and all that other good stuff. I don't know about all that. Might pass and all that. But he said the food was real good, even though it was like as fresh as it could be. You could, oh, I want goat, and they're like, well, just pick the goat that you want. Like, holy cow! I mean, you can't get any fresher than that. At least you know what you're eating is actual what you ordered. I'm like, what if I would have said beef? Oh no, 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 no. We already have the beef cut. I'm like, holy shit. And like this is uh moolah. This is gonna be your dinner for tonight. Ew, goat. I don't know. I've had well lamb, goat, same shit, but I've had like Greek food and it has a lot of lamb in it and it's delicious. It's delicious. You just gotta know how to do it. Yep, making meat. Like, yep. What the fuck? Yep. I know exactly what you're talking about. They use this called blood glue, meat glue, and they're taking chunks of meat and shaping it into a like a steak and selling it as a prime steak. Hey Phyllis, how you doing? You know, selling it as a prime steak and charging 40, $50 for a steak that you just put together and glued it with this blood. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, you have to be really aware what you're buying. And you can tell, like if you push on it, if it separates, of course, you know, a real steak is not going to separate. You know what I'm saying? So if you put pressure on it, your finger will go through because it's glued together. And if you try to do that to a real steak, of course your finger's not going to go through because it's a real steak. It's all one piece of meat, not a whole bunch of pieces and chunks of meat glued together with this meat glue. That's insane. Yup to both. Yes, ma'am. Yup to both. Man. Like I've eaten some off the wall stuff because I used to eat my ex boss's tacos he used to bring with him in the morning. Always ask if you have he was a redneck black guy, like as redneck as you could be, but he was a black dude. Like he was the most countryest dude ever, like the most countryest dude like ever. Like if you were to when you think of a country guy, this is this dude. He was my ex boss. Man, your beef prices are getting more expensive in your state. Yep. Yep. I'm buying beef that on sale. Shit. You really have to look at what you buy, but yeah, steaks are expensive. But Tom Thumb they have real good deals, and so does Central Market. They got real good deals on the steak, like these huge T-bone steaks and ribeyes. Like holy cow! Man, I throw that thing in my air fryer. I'll get down in my air fryer, man. My air fryer kills it. That shit is just delicious. People don't know, but while my air fryer is a huge one, but that thing cooks the meat to perfection. I mean, if you want it like cooked real good on the outside and still pink on the inside, you turn the temperature up and let your meat in there for about 15, 20 minutes. Hey, perfectly done. Same, cook the same on both sides. I get on sale for a couple, $19 the other day. A sirloin. Oh yeah, man. Let me tell you, you get good prices, good deals. But we have a local farmer that butcher that he's about 15 minutes from here, and he has his a butcher shop. There's a butcher shop, and he raises these cows and cuts them and sells them. Yes, ma'am. Brand new from uh what do you call it? That one that closed down. I can't think of the damn name. There's TJ Maxx, and there was a TJ Maxx right there, and I don't know, but they had everything in there, and they were closing it down, and yeah, I found it right there. But man, he raises these cows and feeds them all natural, and they're free range. Like his farm is huge, and yeah, Bed Bath and Beyond. That's where I found it at. Diane knows. Shoot, that's what I couldn't think. I had my mind just went blank. But he has a farm, and they're free range cows, and they run around. Feeds them, and then he sells the meat. It's kind of pricey, but it's good meat. Man, that's some of the best tasting meat. Oh my god, it's so delicious. He sells chicken, beef, pork, and lamb. It's delicious. Everything that I've gotten from him is just on point, delicious. Yep, it's worth it. Yep, that's good beef because he'll cut it for you, or you can get it in the slab, like uh what do you call it, like quarter, he called it a quarter slab or half or full. I was like, holy shit, that's like half a cow. He's like, yeah, we do it like that, or we can cut it up for you, make you ground beef, steaks, and all different kinds of cuts, so you could use it for however you want. I was like, man, that's what I'm talking about right there. And it's reasonable, but it's delicious, delicious. I only buy pieces, a few pieces and a few pieces, because uh Devin doesn't eat it too much. He likes it, but not so often that I eat it more often. Like, I'll cook it for myself more often than he asks for it. But with those, you could do so much. You can cut, man. I make these stews, man. Whoo, let me tell you. If I had the beef, I'd make me one right now. No, it's actually too late, but yeah. Yeah. A deep freezer, yeah. And in the garage and stuff. Yeah. Put them in those vacuum bags, vacuum all the air out, then freeze them like that so they don't get freezer burn on them and stuff. It's awesome. It's good stuff. I used to have all that, all from Bed Bath and Beyond. I got a little oven, like this little. uh I think it's like I don't know if it's a Ninja. It's like a little touch screen thing. I was like, man, it's awesome. I have a lot of stuff I use. I got two blenders, a smoothie maker, and everything was brand new. I was like, it's insane. I like it. I miss it sometimes. Oh yes, I've gone quite a few times, and someone probably goes right at 9 o'clock, right when they close. They probably go, and I'm sure they find good stuff because I used to, and I'm pretty sure they do now too. Yep, I just turned 71 in June. Nice, 71 years young. Yeah, 70's the new 50. That's what I've been hearing. Oh man, you know what I used to? I used to give it all away. I used to give it all away. People were like, you should sell that stuff. I was like the gaming stuff, all that stuff, I would sell because I had a dude that would buy it from me at a pretty good price. You know, that's awesome. Man, I remember. I still have this. It was like I believe it's a titanium black uh knife and spoon and fork set, and it was missing just one small fork. But it was like $300. It was $299, and I still have it. I use them every day. Those things are amazing. I love those things. And then I got black plates from there, black bowls, all that stuff. But then I had knee surgery and stopped. Yeah, TP hopped on my bed in the morning and licked my foot and just took off. Now you can't catch me. Phoom, took off. Yep, such good stuff. And man, I used to give it all away. And but I had this one guy that used to buy like that one time I went to TJ Maxx and found like a it was just like a dumpster full of toys, and he bought a lot of stuff. He was sending it to Mexico because his mom had a store over there. So I was like, man, I have so much stuff. I was like, I'll make you a good deal. And he picked a whole bunch of stuff like brand new bikes still in boxes and stuff and scooters. And he was like, I give you this much for all this. I was like, man, what if you give me this much and you take everything? And he's like, for real? That much? I was like, yeah, that much. And he gave me the money. I helped him load the stuff, and I haven't really had like gaming stuff. That's what he mainly likes to buy because he has a store like one of the mom and pop GameStop stores, but it's real successful. And man, he still texts me. He's like, anything? I was like, man, it's been a long time, man. I haven't really had much. And he's a cool dude. He's a cool dude. He got sick for a long time. He goes, "All right, I'm not gonna be able to come around for a while." He goes, "I have to have surgery." I think he had some kind of cancer, like I believe stomach cancer or something. And but he's better now. And he just bought like one, two, like three big totes of gaming stuff that I used to have, and he took it all. So I'm having trouble with mice, feed them to your snake. Oh, any day. I'll just release my snake in your place. I guarantee you, they smell snake, they will never come back. Man, my snake loves mice. Like one of the people from down the hall used to see me when I used to walk my snake. I used to take my snake outside and let it, you know, move around in the grass and stuff, let it get far from me while I'm watching her the whole time. And one day, this man came running with a cup. He's like, Ray, 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 Ray. I was like, what? What happened? What? And he goes, I got something for you. He's like, look. And it's those little bitty pinkies, like little bitty pinky baby mice. And he goes, give them to your snake. So I put them in her big old aquarium, and they move, so they're moving around. And she gets real low, like on the wood chips. I have like soft wood chips in there, like hamster stuff. And she went like that, and when she would feel the heat off one, she went whack, snap it and ate it. It was funny. To her, to her adapting her way of finding it and eating it. Because I gave her a big old mouse. When was it? About 5 days ago? No, 4 days ago. And it was huge. The body alone was about that big. And with the tail was probably about that big. And man, I put it in there. And as soon as I put it in there, she hit it. Well, this one's a boy. The boy hit it so hard, boom, that the stomach popped when, because they have these fangs that are like scissors. And yeah, it was a rat, like huge ass rat. And he bit around the stomach and squeezed at the same time, and it popped. All the guts popped out, and it was bleeding. But he squeezed it until it, and then swallowed it. Yeah. So if we're ever out, me and Rico, and we run into something like that, we'll do like a live dive real quick. But yeah, it's still gonna be. It'll still be here. It'll still be around. Yo. Ew. Yeah. It's over there relaxing under the light because I have it kind of cold in here, so it's under the light in its aquarium. Probably here in the middle of the month, I'm probably gonna get me another snake. I want another snake because this fucker right here wants to bite me every time I want to put my hands on him. But I'm gonna break him one day. He's gonna have to bite me. I know he's gonna have to bite me to get fucking trust me. But I'm gonna bite. I told you bite me, man. I'm gonna bite you while you're biting me, man. Come on. I'm not gonna play that stuff because his fangs. If you look up boa constrictor fangs, they're huge, man. They're huge. It's like a pair of scissors that are rigid, like so it's made to pull in. So man, eating but popping, yeah, it pop. That was crazy. That was the hardest. Well, he was pretty hungry. It was a like 15, 16, almost 17 days since the last time he ate. But it's every 2 weeks, so every 14 days. It just went a couple days over, but he was hungry. And he struck it so hard, like boom, man, just boom. It just popped. I was like, that's insane. I've never seen it do that before. Yeah, laying next to them, eyeing them up, yep, because they want to eat them. Yep, that's true. Those are those boa constrictors, them pythons and stuff. You see, the boa constrictor gets as big as its enclosure. So if he has a big enclosure, he's gonna grow big. So mine can still grow, and he's growing because that fool, he could eat two rats, two huge rats, and two chickens, or two chickens. I either feed him two rats or two chickens. I'd rather feed him two chickens because the chickens are only $4 compared to the rat. The rats are $16 a piece. I was like, man, that's insane. I found a 18 crystal glass in the bin and a vintage clock and a 24 muffin tin. What? That's what I'm talking about. 21 muffin tin. That's what I need. That's awesome. And 18 crystal glasses. That is amazing. Oh my god, that's pricey. Yeah. Hell yeah, for a damn little snake or for the rat actually. But at PetSmart, the snakes are like $40. I think $39.99 or $49.99. One of those. I might have to find me another snake. I'm mishandling my other one that I had since it was a baby. But if I get it little, I have a plan, like a eating plan for them, and it'll get big fast. Like this one, when I got it, it was so skinny. It was like literally the size of my finger, like so skinny like that. And now, since I've had him and he's eating right, instead of one little pinky rat every Tuesday, that's like teasing him. Like that's like giving somebody one sausage link and saying, "Here, that's your food for a week." That's crazy. You'd be like, "What am I going to do with this little bitty thing? This is just a tease." So when I got him, the first night I got him, I was like, they were telling me, "No, he's not going to eat that chicken. He's never had that chicken before." I was like, his natural instincts will take over and he's going to eat the chicken. And they're like, "No, it's too big." I was like, "No, it's not. I know. I've had a snake for a long time. I know what they can and what they can't eat." And man, I put that chicken in there and he struck it so quick. He wrapped it and you could hear the bones as they crack, as he squeezes. And then he ate it like nothing, like if it was a piece of candy. Yeah. Oh, he's always hungry. He'll eat anything. Anything I put in there, if it's alive or even dead, he'll eat it. It doesn't matter. As long as he can find it, he'll eat it. Because there was one time he struck, but he missed it, but it knocked the rat out of my hand, and I'm not gonna put my hand in there with the glove smelling like rat because he'll try to bite it. And it was just laying on the ground, and he kept circling and circling, and finally his nose found it. He bumped into it and just bit it, and then he ate it. Devin graduating this year. Devin is a freshman. He's a freshman. You never been around snakes. I love snakes. I've always either had snakes or spiders, either one. Spiders are cool because they'll walk on you and they don't go far. Snakes want to try to escape you, try to run away. Yeah, he's a freshman this year. But they're teaching him business skills. Like he's taking this business class and he's taking welding. So he's learning two different trades at one time. I was like, man, when I was in school, if we would have had welding, I would have taken welding. I only had wood shop. We only had wood shop, and we wouldn't. Man, they would tell us, oh, you can make whatever you want, and people were making paddles and all different kinds of stuff like that. I was like, man, let's do this. Welders make real good money. Let me give me a popsicle. Yeah, it's a good trade to learn. I learned with I had a real good supervisor that wanted to teach me, and he taught me. Welding was in my high school back in the day, and mechanics. Man, those were good. Oil pipeline welders, at least here, make unbelievable. Oh, anywhere, I believe them guys make real heavy money. 25 years ago. Hiccup. That's funny. Now, those utter underwater welders make crazy amounts of money. They make more than pipeline workers. Hmm. I took cooking, got tons of credit. Oh yeah, yep. Are just laborers, and they were making pipelines. Mm-hmm. 10K a month. Yep, sounds about right. Yes, that is true because they pay for your food and your housing. If you pay for it, they'll reimburse you. Hmm. Because when they used to send me to different um, residences and different hotels to open them, like to do the finishing touches and then open them up. They would pay for everything. Um, well, the room was always paid for, and they would pay for my food. They're like, save receipts, just don't go crazy, and we'll replace it. But when I was out there, I was by myself. I really didn't eat too much, and they're like, you only spend $75 on food. I was like, well, I don't eat too much. I'm by myself. Mm. Mm-hmm. I used to have a metal detector. Someone stole it out of my white card. Hmm. But I want to get one, get another one. It doesn't even have to be the beach. You can go to popular um, water spots where they have like where the fake waves for surfing and stuff like that. All that stuff down there. Watches, rings, necklaces, earrings, diamonds, gold, platinum, all that good stuff. No, I'm gonna get another car. I want an SUV or truck. I don't know. But if I get the money in my hand, I might buy another motorcycle. No, but I need a car. Hmm. Yep. Gold is crazy expensive. Yep. You can melt it down and make those gold bars. They make a lot of money off those. Hmm. That's good money. Free money at that. Salty Stella found gold in a thrift store bin. He got some cash for it. I saw it in the video. Well, I think I'm gonna call it a night, guys. I'm tired. A long day, busy day at work. But yeah, probably gonna call it a night. We'll pick this up another day. If not tomorrow, probably the next. Hop on here and chat with you guys. With Rico. Gotta shower and get to bed. Me too. Shower and go to bed. Have a great night. I'm glad to chat with you. Night, Diane. Night, guys. I'm out. I'm a quick sleeper. If I'm going to sleep, I'll lay down. I'm gonna sleep within 2 minutes. Devin's like, Dad, I don't know how you do it. You're like, you hit the pillow and you're asleep. Nah, I got an on and off switch. When you got to go to sleep, you got to go to sleep. But yeah, thank you guys for joining again. Had a good time talking to y'all. But to the next one. Love y'all guys.